Welcome back, everyone. We hope you've enjoyed today's sessions and roundtables, and that you've also taken advantage of the opportunity to visit our virtual trade show. It is now time to move on with our plenary session for this afternoon. To begin in a good way, I'm very pleased to welcome Chief Michael Wise, whose traditional name is Humtalam, to bring greetings on behalf of the Snuneymuxw First Nation.
Asiyam Netsqualmuch at the Pacham Tzilam Tanit Snuneymuxw. Good day, all. If you are physically here in our territory, participating in the Vancouver Island Economic Forum, or participating virtually, we welcome you to the land of the Snuneymuxw people. In our time today, you gathered together this week to reflect, exchange views, and seize economic opportunities. Whether your discussions are about energy, technology, natural resources, climate change, or taxation, and all other initiatives, they are all intended to increase the productive capacity of Canada. One thing is clear, the economy is overdue for a transformative change. The integration of First Nations laws, culture, and traditional economic principles help First Nations access commerce and trade, building wealth for our nations. I welcome the business community and government leaders who gather this week to deeply ponder this, a fundamental way to nurture regional economic growth and diversification. Thank you for including Snuneymuxw in our views, and we wish you all a great Vancouver Island Economic Summit. Haitsap Kasiyam.
Haisepka Humtalam. And we very much appreciate your message and your partnership as we seek mutual economic, social, and environmental benefit for everyone in this region. As is our tradition at the State of the Island Summit, I would now like to introduce two municipal leaders to say a few words. Please welcome the Mayor of Nanaimo, Leonard Krogh, and the Mayor of Port Alberni, Sherry Minions.
Hi everyone, I'm Sherry Minions, Mayor for the City of Port Alberni, and I'm so excited to be joining you virtually on the unceded territories of the Shuswap and Huipachesset First Nations to welcome you to the 15th Annual Vancouver Island Economic Summit as a co-host. Each year, this summit continues to offer an incredible opportunity for local governments, First Nations, businesses, and community leaders to come together, explore opportunities, and really to collaborate on new ways to strengthen the Vancouver Island economy. I have personally seen new economic initiatives come as a direct result of this summit, and I couldn't be more impressed by the quality of convention that continues to be put on each year, even through some very challenging times. In the midst of what has continued to be a worldwide economic crisis related to COVID-19, it's more important now than ever that we work together with our neighboring communities and First Nations partners in promoting a sustainable and diversified economy for all the residents of Vancouver Island. Port Alberni's economy, more specifically, is seeing a very exciting transformation right now. A community that has historically been reliant on the forest sector, the city's economic base is more diverse than it's ever been before. It's a really exciting time to lead and an exciting time to be a part of the growth that's happening in new and emerging sectors. At the same time, we're still seeing a lot of innovation and growth in our traditional industries, and we're proud to not be leaving anyone behind. Ongoing diversification and adaptation is what will keep our communities strong and resilient, as well as attractive to new investment, and we're really proud of the work that's being done locally. I want to thank each of you for having me here today. I hope you enjoy your summit and the excellent program that's been prepared for you. I want to send a special thank you out to the organizers of this summit for the work that they continue to do each year to make this all work and make it all come together, again, during some challenging times, having to switch to virtual. And additionally, I want to really thank each of you for the work that you're doing in your communities. Over the past few years, we've seen the importance more than ever before of community leaders really coming together. And those community leaders are often business leaders, often industry leaders. And I just want to really extend my most heartfelt thanks to all of you for keeping our communities going during these difficult times. Hope you enjoy your summit.
Welcome everyone to the Vancouver Island Economic Summit. Coming to you from the traditional territory of the Snuneymuxw and Tsawwassen First Nations, I'm delighted as Mayor to give you all a very warm welcome. As we face a few more months at least of COVID having been resilient and strong, the Economic Summit gives us an amazing opportunity to work together, to collaborate, to build resiliency, to learn from one another, and to boost the economy of Vancouver Island. I hope that all of you will participate with the enthusiasm and the joy that has characterized every other summit, and that we will all finish the summit better for it, doing things for our community that wouldn't happen unless we gathered here as we are doing. So thank you very much for coming. Enjoy the summit.
Thank you, Your Worships. This afternoon's session is sponsored by Vancouver Island University. Here to bring greetings and to introduce our keynote speaker this afternoon is VIU's President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Deborah Saucier.
Hello, my name is Dr. Deborah Saucier, and I'm the President and Vice Chancellor of Vancouver Island University. I stand here today greeting you from the unceded territory of the Nanaimo First Nation, and I recognize that many of you are joining us from the unceded territories of other First Nations across the island and elsewhere. I'd like to thank all of the nations for their generosity and support for those of us at this summit, and for providing a space where we can gather and have critical discussions on how to best support the health and well-being of the communities in our region. These discussions have particular poignancy considering the challenges of the past 19 months. And we at VIU view our role from the lens of being a strong partner to our island communities. This deep commitment to the success of the people of this region is evident in our new strategic plan, People, Place, Potential. Right in its title is our commitment to the people and to this place, but there's also a strong commitment to our belief that universities, small or large, drive innovation, and that these innovations will promote the recovery of the island and our province, economically, yes, but also socially and culturally, which is why we want VIU to be the first point of call for research and expertise to address these issues that matter most to our regions. To the more than 2,000 of you who commented on versions of this plan, making it better and more rooted to this place, thank you. Your ongoing support and engagement with Vancouver Island University is appreciated. I look forward to speaking with you in more detail about our plans and hearing from you about how we can work together to build a thriving, prosperous region that is welcoming and inclusive to all. But I'm actually here to do something else today. It is now my pleasure to introduce someone who's kind of a big deal and our keynote speaker today, the Honorable John Horgan, Premier of British Columbia. Premier Horgan, thank you for taking time to be with us today and share a few words with the VIA attendees.
Our keynote speaker today is, of course, the Honorable John Horgan, the Premier of British Columbia. This session is being presented by Vancouver Island University.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's great to be back once again. And at the outset, of course, I want to acknowledge that I'm coming to you from the traditional territory of the Lekwungen-speaking people, the Esquimalt and Songhees First Nations. Thank you to the Vancouver Island Economic Alliance and President George Hansen for inviting me to participate again this year. For 15 years, this summit has brought people together to talk about the present and the future of Vancouver Island. While you're meeting online once again, I'm optimistic that next year will be different. Vaccines are getting life back on track, and Vancouver Islanders have rolled up their sleeves. I'm proud to say we have one of the highest immunization rates in the province. It will take all of us working together to build a strong recovery. You are the people we need to hear from, of course, small business owners, major corporations, Indigenous leaders, and local representatives, because you represent the depth and breadth of Vancouver Island. We are connected to the mainland and the rest of the world by world-class infrastructure. From our deep-water ports, our ferry terminals, and our airports, to the Vancouver Island Highway that allows for the safe and quick movement of goods and people. As a growing innovation hub, we are home to startups and established businesses. Our backyard is filled with natural abundance, from timber and minerals to Yukon golds grown in the breadbaskets of the Courtenay and Comox valleys, as well as on Vancouver Island's southern portion out on the peninsula. We also brew some pretty tasty craft beer. And as an islander, understanding the importance of tourism, I know that this has not been a normal year. When the pandemic hit, many businesses and communities saw tourism dollars dry up overnight. Our government recognized the need to act quickly, and small and medium-sized tourism businesses received close to $41 million in direct grants. And 16 of our anchor attractions, like Butchart Gardens, received almost $7 million. For many small communities, local festivals, museums, and galleries are significant attractions. And they're also a source of jobs and volunteer opportunities. And so today we're announcing the latest recipients of community gaming grants. $4 million is going to support local island arts and culture organizations, like Victoria's Pacific Opera and the Comox Art Gallery, or the Nanaimo Museum and the Forest Discovery Centre in Duncan. As Vancouver Island and the rest of BC continue to reopen safely, we are certain and optimistic that the future is bright. But the Labour Survey tells the story. British Columbia is leading Canada's economic recovery. We have one of the lowest unemployment rates in the country. More people are working today than when the pandemic